Mark, you can't have a hissy fit in public these days without it going onto YouTube.
Have you ever been in the Eaton Center?
Yes, I have.
It's not worth the agony. Believe me, that's right.
Yeah, he should have saved himself all that energy.
But you don't understand. I don't have any socks left. Why? Anyway, let's show you our weather forecast. Everybody's been going, where's summer? Well, it's almost here, just not over the next 24 hours. Cloudy periods tonight, and there's a good chance of a shower tomorrow morning. Better chance you're going to get one in the afternoon. However, the summer weather is closer than you think, Mi Jung, and I'll have that with the forecast, and that's coming up at 6 o'clock.
Thanks, Mark. And that is CTV News at 5. Thanks for joining us. CTV News at 6 starts right now.
Tonight.
From Robson and Burrard in downtown Vancouver, this is CTV News. Here are Bill Good and Pamela Martin.
Good evening. 6 hours and counting. That's how long to go until you start paying HST on hundreds of goods and services.
But despite the midnight deadline, the anti-HST campaign, headed by a colorful former premier, is picking up steam. CTV's Jim Beattie begins our coverage.
Mike Killeen joins us now live. Mike, can you help us make some sense of this?
Well, that's an awful lot of pressure, but I can certainly try, Pamela. The rules, some of them at least, are very perplexing. Take, for example, bottled water. If the bottle is more than 600 milliliters, like this one, it's HST exempt. But if it's less than 600 milliliters, like that one, the HST applies. No wonder people are confused.
The finance minister thinks many shoppers might be pleasantly surprised.
I think there will be somewhat of a relief by many consumers that it's not as bad as they thought it was going to be, that it really doesn't apply to as
Wow, that is going to take some getting used to, Mike. So any other quirky things that we should know about?
Well, a lot of people probably getting married in the next few months, a popular thing to do at this time of the year. Wedding cakes, and I want to read this right from the rule book just so you get an idea of how intricate these are. The supply of a decorated wedding cake is HST exempt as long as it is food for human consumption, supplied by the cake decorator, and weighs at least 230 grams, just to be clear. So you got to love the language. Good news for the bride and groom. They can have their cake and eat it too, but if they have a caterer, well, they're going to have to pay the HST on that, Pamela.
Wow, that is really amazing. All right, thanks for clearing that up for us, Mike.
Okay.
Well, one thing is for sure about the HST. There's been an awful lot of confusion about exactly how it will affect your bottom line.
We asked you to submit your HST questions to our website. And did you ever? CTV consumer reporter Chris Olson is here with some answers. Chris.
Well, Bill, we've been collecting those questions and comments on our website for the past 24 hours. The big question is this one. What guarantee do I have that the tax savings to business will trickle down to consumers? Well, the answer is there is no ironclad guarantee. You see, when business gets its HST rebate from the government, it's their money. They can do anything they want with it. There are no strings attached. And out here on the street, well, people have lots of questions too.
Well, I guess the biggest question is who's going to benefit from this HST?
Well, the answer is business, especially big business, because starting tomorrow, business doesn't pay any provincial sales tax anymore, and consumers have to make up that shortfall. So in order to raise the same amount of money, the government had to expand the list of items that are taxed. And since it follows GST rules, that means the final consumer pays all the tax. And the most asked question? Here it is.
Right now, I have no, if you look at the internet, I'm surprised, like if you buy one coffee, you pay HST. If you buy 6, you don't pay HST. That doesn't make sense, and I have no idea what the rules and regulations are. I don't know where the HST applies and where it doesn't apply.
Here's the easiest way to remember it. Whatever you pay GST on today, you will pay HST on tomorrow. So let's hear some examples. Consumer items like a new TV, no change there. But if you're going to the movies or the driving range, you'll pay the higher 12% tax tomorrow. And for groceries, we all know there's going to be more tax on snack food, but also some unusual items like soy milk. See, from now on, the federal government makes up the rules. And to the federal government, there's no difference between soy milk and Coca-Cola. If you want a full list of the HST items that are taxed starting tomorrow, we have a link on our website, ctvbc.ca. Bill?
Thank you, Chris.